Hello and welcome. I'm VA and today I bring to you a video all about the new moon in Virgo. So, August 27th, 2022, new moon in Virgo. As a double Virgo myself, I felt like this is a perfect opportunity for me to make a video about something more astrology related and more about an exact current situation. Now, this new moon, I am no expert in astrology, so if you guys are interested, you should definitely go and look up what's coming with it. But it looks like it could be disastrous for some people and just explosive, to be honest, because there are going to be 5 retrogrades during this new moon. So I feel like it's a time when there's going to be a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of emotions coming out that, maybe people weren't allowing to come out before. Anyway, still, the new moon brings new things, and it's a time for manifesting, setting goals and intentions, starting new things. And though this new moon will be a bit hard, especially since it's in Virgo, it seems like a great time to clean up things that you kind of left before in the previous months. Which, typical Virgo, trying to fix things, set stuff straight, clean up, and make everything perfect. Now we have group number 1, 2, and 3, so please pause and see which one calls you out the most. And while you're doing that, I just want to mention that right now I have a giveaway going that's deadline is on the 29th of August. So 2 days after this new moon. And all you have to do is visit my previous video, comment on it, and subscribe, and maybe you can win a free reading from me. This giveaway is, of course, happening because of you amazing people who are watching this, subscribing, liking, commenting, and I just want you to know that I really do appreciate that, and that's why I want to, give more to you, more individual stuff that could be more personal because, connecting with everyone is just, it's amazing. Knowing that, I can help people in this way, touch people in such a way. It's very fulfilling for me. So if you haven't yet, please check out my previous video and the giveaway. And yeah, well, I'll get into these readings now. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. Group number 1, the new moon in Virgo is bringing you new things. What a shock. We have the Death here and the Apple and the Fool even that talk about the ending of something and the beginning of something new. And it does feel like with this Page of Swords that you are possibly the one who wants to pursue this new thing. Feels like you're going to be getting a lot of new ideas coming this new moon, and you're really going to want to act on them. It feels like you might even be, so compelled to do it. It feels like, wow, partly it feels like someone is forcing me to do it because you want to do it so much, or you just feel like it's time, or some situation is just making you go through it. And it does feel like it is something to do with very internal things. So this is a very internal change, I think, group number 1. Like I said before, this new moon, when it comes, it's just gonna clean up everything. You're gonna want to clean up everything from your past. So, like, old things that you're holding on to, they're gonna have to go. And it feels like either you'll be forced to let them go or you're gonna want to let them go. And you're gonna be full of way more other ideas. And talking about this Three of Wands reversed, feels like you'll be looking out, but internally, looking towards becoming a new, better person. It feels like maybe you're gonna start trying to incorporate new habits or get rid of possibly some past beliefs that you've had. With the Four of Cups here, it does feel like you were waiting for something, or you were just sitting there sulking, as the usual Four of Cups is, and then something is coming to you. And I feel like this new moon is coming to you to help you go on this journey. Now is your time to get through this, to remove all of the old and welcome all of the new. Feels like you're gonna be the one really changing now. It's gonna be a past version of you dying and a new one emerging. And I feel like the new one is emerging before the old one has died. And the apple does talk about that actually, about when you know that something is ending, like if you know that you're gonna change something, don't feel bad about it. Don't grieve about it. Just accept it, that it's natural. It's natural for you to change. It's natural for you to change your way of thinking, way of doing, your habits, your everything. And with the poppy here, you're very much being warned to not fall into the very Virgo thing of nitpicking into every little thing, like looking too much into the details. This new moon might force you to kind of have this way of thinking because of the Virgo aspect. But you need to remember not to fall into that. Don't start thinking about every single little detail. For you, it has to be like an overall shift, a big, big shift. And maybe later on you can figure out the details if you still want to, but just don't focus on the details now because you might start getting more depressed or anxious or whatever bad feeling is coming to you. But yeah, death and rebirth. Maybe it'll be something about eating healthier as well because of the apple. But yeah, looking out at yourself like a whole new person. I feel like you will really notice this change. You will feel like, wow, look at me. Look how much I've changed. You'll really notice the death and rebirth. Just very big theme for you. Let's get some more cards out actually, see what else is happening. So Forge, don't follow. Wow, pave a new path. You're the leader you wish, be the leader you wish you had. Well, also you're the leader. Yeah, you're the leader that you wish you had. You don't need a leader to lead you. You can be your own leader. And I feel like you're gonna be realizing this if you aren't already. And also you're not for everyone. Face your true north. That means, be yourself. Embrace your weirdness and accept your own destiny of what you are and what you're supposed to be. So obviously since we got you're not for everyone, this could be related to some kind of relationship. Okay. Empathic starseed, this really might be about something that has been draining your energy these past few months, and it's time for you to let go of that. It could be a job, it could be a person, it could be, I was saying at the start that I think it will be very internal, so it could be some internal conflict. It could be some way of thinking, some negative way of thinking that's really constantly taking out your energy because you're constantly used to thinking this way, like negatively about yourself, possibly. And once this comes, you will definitely be forced to stop doing that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, since we are getting this card, I do feel like mm, there will be moments where things might get too much. You might get too emotional. I mean, other people might not react well to you changing. So, yeah, that's why you should remember you're not for everyone. If you want to change, go for it, do it. Don't, you shouldn't care about if others will accept you as that or not, because the right people will accept you the way that you are. They will accept your true self. So if you do get into some kind of arguments because of this process that you're going through, remember that all of the feelings and emotions and negativity, most likely, that you're feeling is not just from you. It's you being an empath and taking in that from the other people. So try to remind yourself about that and make your own path. You're on your own path. You don't need to do what people did before. Soul satisfaction. Honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. Yeah. Do what you feel is right. Do what makes you feel good about yourself and about just how you're living your life. It might sound like a selfish way of thinking to you, but the most important person in your life is you. So you shouldn't care about what others think, and you shouldn't care about whether everyone accepts you. Because when you act as yourself and are yourself, then you're honoring that, and other people will notice that, and they'll want to be around you. They'll want to, you know, share that with you. Look how they're all, together. They're, of course, not doing the same thing, but they are all enjoying the process of whatever that they love doing. And Cosmic Gateway. Let's see the last one. Okay. Interesting. So I guess for you, this new moon, it is really presenting an opportunity for you to start manifesting these things faster. I mean, that's usually what new moons do. And though this is going to be a hard new moon to go through, I do feel like you can get a lot out of it. So definitely, whatever method or way you like manifesting, start doing it. And I think since you're getting prayer and contemplation here, a lot of it will be meditating, and that will also help with emotions and stuff. Oh, it's funny that I just put her right underneath this card, but it'll help you release other people's emotions if you're taking them in, and it'll help you realize what you want and make it come into your life, because it will. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, and changes are occurring. A lot of changes are going to start coming. This is really your time. Whatever you want to change, you can, especially when it's internal and about you just following your path and doing what you feel is really right. Because maybe you haven't been before. Just don't focus on the details. Like, if you feel like, well, maybe you want to change your job and you're thinking, oh, how am I going to do that? What am I gonna work? Is this new job gonna pay me enough? Don't go too much into the details. Just try to notice what you like and what you want to do. And the same thing can be said for negative thought patterns. If you feel like you can't find love, for example, and you really want to, and you start thinking like, why are people not liking me? Is it this, or is it this, is it this? Or if you start meeting new people and you're like, well, this person, I don't know about this thing that they're doing, and this person is doing something else that's weird. Maybe let's not focus on the details yet. Let's just try to find a connection that we like. Or let's just try to release the negative thoughts and beliefs, like saying, for the good of all, I would like to release my negative beliefs concerning my love life. That's a very basic example, but you can do that. And especially if you do it during meditation, I think it will be really helpful for you. Oh, very interesting that the Lover's card is coming out now. I wanted to see in what way you would be changing. And the Lovers, of course, some of you might actually start looking for more love or start changing your viewpoint about love. It doesn't always have to be, romantic love, of course. Could be about your other connections, and it can be about self-love as well. It will be different about with everyone. I just saw the Two of Cups. I mean, it didn't come out, so I'm not taking it out, but I just want to let you know that some of you, might actually be finding someone special. Ace of Wands, okay. Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So you'll be really walking away from something that you're not okay with anymore. And yes, just like me, ruin everything. Or you will feel like you're ruining everything, but you're not. You're actually just moving things around a bit. And maybe in the end, you're gonna have like a better setup. With this Ace of Wands, I'm starting to think that it's really going to start off with more of a thought and emotion, and it's going to move into more of an action as well for you, group number one. Your thoughts really will change your actual physical reality. I can really see that. And again, I'm bumping into things. Maybe that means that I'm right. Now, when that starts happening, you're going to have a lot to work on, and that's why you kind of need to let go of the things that are not serving you anymore, because you will be taking on too much, or you already are taking on too much. So you need to let go some of that and make room for new stuff to do. I am really bumping into everything now. Like, maybe this is just gonna be a very kind of bumpy, destructive time for you. But in a way, it's good. Like, you have to destroy something to build something new. And I really do feel like you guys will be recreating something. You can even be recreating yourself. And that will put you on a whole new venture here with this Ace of Wands. Whatever it is that you're changing, I can definitely tell you that I think you're going to be way more passionate as a person. You're really going to unlock some parts of yourself that maybe they were dormant for a while, or yeah, but you're really going to be more creative and passionate. I can definitely see that. So, group number one, this new moon in Virgo is bringing you very interesting changes. I wish you so much luck with all of this. I hope that you can go through it as lightly as you can, and it will be a great journey, but you never know. But please let me know if any of this resonates, if it helps, if you enjoyed it. And don't forget about my giveaway. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading, and let's see what the new moon in Virgo is bringing you. First, I just want to say if you were kind of drawn to group number one, I can see a slight similarity here, but also a big difference. So, you guys have both the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups here, which is pretty amazing. And followed right by the star, it just makes me think that you guys are gonna be having a whole new sense of self and sense of self love. I'm really feeling the self love confidence here with the Queen of Swords and I guess the King of Wands. And we have the devil here, so I feel like you're gonna be getting rid of a lot of bad stuff from your life, a lot of bad thoughts, also a lot of bad substances that you may have been in the past addicted to or just overused. I'm really getting the feeling of healthy mind, healthy heart, and them working together because you're on a whole brand new page with both of them. And there's a lot of hope coming here, faith for your future, for yourself. Other people may be suffering through this new moon. I feel like you guys might have a great time during it, or not necessarily a great time, something that you worked a lot for, most likely, but you will be so fortunate to have emotional stability. I don't know, I'm really feeling that. And here with the feverfew, it really talks about when you're in a good place, you helping others, you kind of straightened out your life, so it's time for you to go and help other people with theirs, because there's some people that are in your life that maybe you haven't heard from in a while, or maybe you feel like they might not be doing well, so just reach out to them. They might not even be the ones that reach out to you, so it might be nice for you to try to reach out to some people that you feel like you could help. You don't even have to do much. You can just say maybe something nice or just have a conversation with them. Sometimes that helps people. But yeah, I do feel like you guys went through a lot and now are kind of going into a more positive time of your life. There are going to be temptations since we are getting the devil, especially at the end. Could mean that you might be getting some temptations coming towards you, to trying to tempt you into going back to your old ways. But I feel like you guys can really stand your ground and have that self control to continue doing what you are now, being on a good path. And yeah, so much confidence in yourself. Wow, I really can see that. And the chickweed here is all about getting small little blessings, and these blessings, they might seem small, like you starting to kind of think differently about yourself might feel like, oh, this is just a very small change in me, but no, it's gonna grow into something so much bigger, especially if you keep using it and working on it. And I also feel like maybe helping others, if you choose to help someone, they might be able to help you later on, or I don't know, you're just gonna get a lot of good things out of this. And that's really what I'm feeling. It also feels like if you will be somehow, speaking to someone, trying to help them with problems or something, you will be like their big sister or big brother or mom or dad, even. You'll be so good at helping them. Let's see the other cards. Interesting. Slow down and time in nature. Maybe you'll be choosing to spend more time in nature. Let's get a few more out. Double mission. Very interesting. Okay. Cosmic Emerald and Pool of Christ Light. Okay, first I want to talk about this. Open your heart. Yes, since we're getting the Ace of Cups as well, this is really, confirming to me that maybe you guys are gonna be opening your hearts up, not just to yourself, but to other people, and that's why you'll be allowing yourself to help others and assist them in some kind of way, or just opening your heart to them. Even that, you might not even feel like you're helping them, but you are, because you've opened your heart and you just naturally help others when your heart is open. And you have also create perfect health, access divine abundance. Like I said before, I feel like you guys are going to be on this like brand new, more healthy journey, and much more abundant than you probably were before. And because of that, you will be the one who's able to help others, maybe teach others how to do it, how you did it at least, or just share your ways with them. And Lightworker Starseeds, serve the world by being you, also is making me think that you will be helping someone in some type of way. And really, group number 2, don't underestimate yourself and the ways that you can help other people. You have something in you, some way of speaking maybe to people that is really helpful. And just by being yourself, you're doing it, you're helping. So just be yourself, be the best you can be. You can't help other people if you're not healthy and happy. So you need to get your life together first, and you will be. I don't even need to tell you this. I feel like you will be. This new moon, that's what it's bringing to you. It may have been a hard journey in the past to get to this point, but you will. This is really, where you're supposed to be. Increased awareness. Trust your inner voice. Deep connection. Yeah, just trust yourself and and say what you feel is right. I feel like you're gonna be a lot more intuitive now as well. Oh, such a beautiful message you're getting, group number 2. It's just so amazing. And with slow down here, I mean, of course, time in nature, you guys can have more time to actually go out, connect with nature, or just walk around. But also, it does talk about just slowing down in your daily life and realizing things, thinking about things, how much you've changed, how far you've come, and how much faith you have in yourself and in yourself to do well, the confidence that you have in yourself, the fire here with the King of Wands. You completely surpassed this devil, he can't touch you anymore. Whatever you were doing in the past, whatever you were being scammed by in the past, it can no longer do that to you. You're a strong person now, strong-willed. Oh, I'm really feeling that. Strong-willed, and you can do it. Let's see more. Get more cards out for you guys to see. Okay, even bumping it into the camera while doing that. See what else is changing for you. Oh, like I said, I feel like you guys have been through so much. And it's ending. All of that stuff that you were doing, all of that work that you were doing, all of those seeds that you were planting. Let's say if you were trying to manifest things or trying to just set intentions and goals, they're really growing and you can really start seeing them. And you will start seeing even more of them later on. But yeah, this cycle for you is ending really. Whatever burden you had on you before. And I do feel like a lot of it is emotional and thought-based, because you did get the Ace of Swords and Cups. And that's really where you're gonna be rebirthed. And the Tower. Yeah, complete change for you. Group number 2, I mean, fitting since it's the new moon and you're getting a complete change and you're also getting what you deserve. Things are gonna start coming to you, good things. Again, the Ace of Swords. New thoughts, new ideas, new ways of communicating, new ways of thinking. And funny that it's coming around the time when Mercury is in retrograde, but I guess you guys are going to be taking the most out of that Mercury retrograde. Hey, maybe that's part of why you will be contacting and helping other people. You might just start thinking like, "Ooh, what about that person? What about that person? I hope they're okay. I wonder how they're doing." Like, just start to just message people and see what's up. I'm sure at least one of them would love to receive a message from you and would get something out of it. So if you feel this, trust your inner voice. It's literally here, trust your inner voice. So if you feel called to do something like that, then really go for it. That's your intuition telling you, go, go. Do it, do it. You might help them in some way. And you will get something in return, somehow, in some way. Anyway, yeah, group number 2, amazing reading. I really hope only good things come for you this new moon because I can really see that you've been working very hard throughout the rest of the year. And that's what comes for the people who work hard in the other parts of the year. They get good stuff now. But remember that since you're getting these good things coming to you, remember to spread the joy and love. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If it resonates, if you feel like it helped or you just enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe. And don't forget about my giveaway. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading and let's see what the new moon is bringing to you. Now, group number 3, I can already tell you here, you have some amazing cards here. And you have a lot of major arcana cards, so I feel like this moment for you is actually very crucial. The big changes really are coming to your life. I feel like you're gonna find a lot of strength, inner strength in yourself because of what's gonna happen. Whatever happens, it feels like the Wheel of Fortune here is really saying that, your luck is just gonna turn. If things have been bad for you in the past, I think you're gonna get a lot of good things coming to you now. And of course, if things have been good, then something might start rocking the boat. But I do feel like it's the opposite. I feel like you've been through some bad stuff. I can see with the oak here that you're strong. Whatever you've been through, it's made you stronger and you know your worth. You know what you're capable of. But you're not the type of person to go and brag about it. You're not the type of person to go and talk about what you went through like some other people are. And people probably see that in you and appreciate you for it. Possibly silently, but possibly no longer silently. Like we have the Lovers here. I personally am sensing a lot of self-love coming now, but it is possible that you guys either will be getting a new lover, a new supporter, I feel like. Yeah, it feels like someone who's going to support you a lot through this is here, and they're gonna teach you a lot. Now, sometimes lessons can be taught the hard way, group number 3. I hope that's not the case for you, but I'm just warning you in advance if something happens. We're getting the Six of Cups reversed here, and this really makes me think about inner child healing. I feel like this is your time that you can start healing this inner child. And possibly because we're getting the mustard here, there might be some people who don't have your best interest at heart. So really, be strong and look out for yourself. You are the most important person in your life, and I think that's why you're getting this hermit here. Because you know that, and you know that, you need to start doing inner work, and this new moon is gonna maybe force you to do that. It kind of feels like you're gonna be on your own little journey here because you got the hermit of learning more about yourself, learning more about how to heal your inner child and keep your inner child happy. Because, we all have our inner children inside us and they'll never leave. We just have to make sure to maintain them in a happy state and heal the wounds that we have from the past. We don't want sad in our children, group number three. If you have that, then it's your time to work on it this new moon. And the Nine of Wands again is coming here to say that yes, you've been through it all. You've been through it all. You survived with the battle scars, battle wounds, and maybe now is the time to heal those wounds. I also feel like, you're gonna realize how much strength you have, how much you're really worth, and that you can really do anything that you set your mind out to. Let's see the other cards and what they're saying. A new earth. Keep holding the vision. I feel like it's gonna be like a new you, but it's like not really a fully new you. Lost lands, and you've done this before. I think this is the first time I've ever gotten this cosmic diamond, so you guys should feel very special. Spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. I guess that's your thing, group number three. And how can you spread love and joy and hope if you guys aren't feeling hopeful and joyful about your life? And if you're not right now, I definitely think that will be changing. The law of grace is a lot about forgiveness. So maybe there's something or someone or yourself even to forgive from the past. You can dissolve all that happened in grace. So let the past be in the past, group number three, because there's new stuff coming for you, a new earth, new opportunities. I feel like, yeah, maybe something new will come a bit later on, and now you're just still staying strong and getting through this thing that you're going through right now, or just healing. You're healing now so that you can later on go to better places, because right now, let's say if you meet your, let's say, future spouse and you haven't healed yet, your relationship is not going to be the same, might not even work out as well. So that's why you're doing the healing now. Just an example, by the way. Not obviously not gonna be that for everyone. Here with these cards together, I feel like you guys are looking for something new, but actually this thing that you're looking for, you had it in the past. So if it's happiness that you guys are looking for, I feel like you guys have had it in the past, and that's why maybe we're getting that card that I'm interpreting as inner child. Because you guys might have had happy moments in your past when you were a child, and memories from your childhood might actually help you in your present. So maybe actually bringing forth that inner child when you heal it and when you've been so strong and, given it what it wants and needs, I guess, that's when you're really gonna bring it out and with its help, illuminate the world and spread this hope and joy, because that's really what children are. They're a symbol of hope and joy. And a lot of people say, when they have kids, they're like, yeah, they're the light of my world, my sun, my star, whatever. So really, children can be that symbol, and you with your inner child could bring that to the world, to other people, and to yourself. You know how children think that, they can do anything. They also feel super strong, like you obviously have been very strong. They feel like they can do anything. They can get through anything and achieve anything they want. And that's really what you need to be feeling right now and experiencing. And you can do that. It does feel like it's gonna be like more of a solo journey, possibly. Here we have Hilarion with divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Like I was saying before, yeah, you're gonna be helping others in a way, spreading this joy and love. And you can't do that if you're not feeling it. So you need to heal yourself, heal your wounds from the past, so that then you can move on. And this new moon is really gonna help you do that. Maybe it's gonna bring some kind of new thoughts to you that are gonna be like, yeah, it's my time to start doing that, my time to start enjoying myself more and healing from the past. Time to recognize your strength and how strong you have been your whole life. And group number three, that strength doesn't run out. You can keep using it. It doesn't have to have an expiration date, or it doesn't ever have to run out for you. You're always going to have that strength in you because of that past that you have. But that past doesn't have to hinder your future. And these kinds of changes are really coming to you now with this new moon. And it all looks very good on the surface, but these changes can come with good or bad things. Like I said, sometimes to realize how really strong you are, you have to go through something really hard. Or maybe someone else can remind you of that in some type of way. Again, some lessons are learned the hard way. I really hope for your sake, group number three, that you learn them in a good way. Let's see what more we can get for you. Okay. The Two of Wands, setting your sights on something new, on the world. And Ace of Pentacles. Some of you might be looking to move after this. Some of you might feel like maybe it's time for me to plan and move. Or plan and get a new job, a new house, new car. But maybe this newfound strength that you found yourself having, it's gonna make you realize that you really can do anything that you think of. So why not do this thing that you were wanting to do? And Eight of Wands, things will come very fast for you. Again, it can mean travel. So some of you might be planning a trip or something. Might actually go traveling right after this. Or you might feel like, well, what's the point of me just saving all of this money? I could go on a trip and have an actual experience. See the world. If you've been staying strong and working for years without a good holiday, then maybe this is your time. Maybe this is a message for some people. Oh, and the Fool. Yeah, once you heal and recognize your strength, nothing is stopping you. You are gonna, go on a whole new journey. It's funny because for a lot of others, this new moon might bring completely new things. But for you, I think it's gonna uncover some stuff. Maybe if you're getting rid of some trauma and stuff, you're gonna start realizing these good things about yourself and how your potential is limitless. So that will bring forth the new change. And oh wow, yes, getting overly excited here for you, group number three. Wow, that just sounds amazing, group number three. I feel like this is so good for you. And you're really taking control of your life with the Emperor here. You're strong and you're showing it. You're using your power. Because before, you had the strength and the power, but you were only probably using it just to survive. But now you can do it to make your life better, to make your life what you want it to be. Whew, such a strong, amazing message, group number three. Honestly, whatever you're going through, we're going through, might have to go through, it's gonna be in the end for the best, because you are gonna reap so many rewards after this. Honestly, like, look at all of this. And when you are having a hard time, remember that you've done this before, so you can get through it. So if you do find yourself in a hard time now, soon, during this new moon, just remember you've been through this before. You've gotten through worse stuff, so you can get through this. This is easy for you, group number three. And once that passes, a whole new world is out there for you. And watch out for some people. I don't know if I mentioned enough, but yeah, do watch out for some people. Not everyone is looking out for you. And maybe that's why you got the Hermit here. You're gonna realize that the most important person in your life is you, and you should just mostly look out for yourself at the moment, because maybe the people around you are not doing that. Maybe they're selfish. But yeah, amazing reading, group number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if it resonates or if you enjoyed it, if it helps in some way. Don't forget about my giveaway. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!